Hello, my name is Diana Quatto of shamancestors.com. My mission is to bring the ancestral and cosmic wisdom of the Americas into everyday modern life to help you reclaim your soul purpose and remember who you are, why you're here, and where you are going as you face life's challenges. A few weeks ago, I began a new series on oracle card training and how to use oracle cards using the Sacred Circle Spirit Animal Oracle as the template. Last time, we finished exploring the card deck as we looked deeper into the cards of the West and North spirit pathways. Today, we're going to finally move on to actual oracle card training as we learn how to care and prepare for your cards, no matter what deck you're using. And then after that, we'll be able to move on to how to do the most effective readings possible. Let's get started. Before using your deck, take some time to connect with the cards one at a time to get a feeling for their messages, symbolism, and imagery. I recommend that you touch each one and meditate briefly on them. Like this. If you take your thumb and index finger and rub in the upper right-hand corner of each card, it will attune the card to you. But also, as you're doing it, take a moment to look at all of the symbolism on the card and see what it means to you. Figure out what feelings you have, what symbols and signs it calls to you, and anything else that might be pertinent for your understanding and connection to the card. If you have time and you wish to, then you can also grab the guidebook and read what the author has written for you and see what resonates and what doesn't. But really, in essence of time, all you need to do is take a moment to touch the top right corner of each card like this. But then you also want to take time to meditate on it. Once you've gotten through the whole deck, the next thing that you do is to blow your breath across the cards. And I like to do that by fanning them out like this. And just blowing my breath across like that. It will help you to get accurate readings for your client and for the highest good of all, because that would be the intention you put with that breath. Next, you can also fan the cards out like this and hold them close to your heart. Right now, we'll pretend that you're holding them close to your heart, facing you and calling in all your spirit guides, angelic beings, Mother Earth, the Creator, and so forth, and visualizing them anchoring the cards in the sacred circle with the golden light or energy of the divine. Imagine that this beam of golden light tethers you to the cards and to the higher realms through clearing, cleansing, healing, recharging, and attunement of your energy to the cards and the energy of the divine. Then, ask the divine to bless your cards and help you to work with them accurately for the highest possible good of all. After that, you should set your intention for this deck. You can do it very simply with just a short prayer. I'm going to give you an idea of the prayer that I used for this card deck, the Sacred Circle Spirit Animal Oracle. If you want to get a little more elaborate, I call upon the Creator, Mother Earth, the Divine, and my spirit guides. I thank you for blessing me with the golden light of healing and wisdom. I call upon the violet flame of transformation and communication and ask that both the golden light and the violet flame infuse this card deck as a tool to unlock my inner oracle and connect me to the divine guidance of the natural world. My intention is that this card deck will open my inner oracle to receive medicine from the stones and spirit animals of the sacred circle for the highest good of all concerned. And almost every card deck that has a book will have a prayer or a short version of a prayer that you can use. If it doesn't, you could also just go as simple as, I bring in my guides and I thank them for being here, and I honor you by receiving whatever messages you have to give to me. The longer invocation you can use that I read to you, you can use only one time to dedicate a card deck for use, or you can use it whenever you're preparing to read the cards for the benefit of yourself or others. Use whatever works best for you and what's easy, as long as you take the time to do this piece. It's important. Your cards are now ready. However, when they're not in use, you should store them properly. Nowadays, you can keep them in their boxes, like this one, or this one. They've been dedicated for that purpose. You can wrap them in a cloth. Could be any kind of a scarf, cloth. This one happens to be something that I value, and so you could put it in something like this and just wrap it up. Actually, if I were wrapping up this set of cards, I would probably do this, and then I would probably tie it with a ribbon or a string. But there are also a lot of bags like this that you can do that have natural materials. There's card deck in this particular bag. So any of these things actually work. You can place a crystal on them like this, and whatever one kind of really resonates with you for it. You can keep them close to your bed to attune them further, or you can create a special place for them to be when not in use. I have a lot of card decks, so I keep most of them in the boxes unless I'm getting ready to use one, and then I usually like to put a crystal on it like this. And then I have special places dedicated where I keep my cards, both here and at work, and that works really well too. This way, if you do any of these things, as long as you do it with the right intention, with respect and honor, they will always keep you connected to the divine wisdom whenever you are ready to use them. Next, we're on to cleansing and clearing. Before you start a reading for yourself or anyone else, you should clear the space for it, even clean and declutter if it seems necessary. You can cleanse and clear the space by burning sage or incense or other herbs to smudge with smoke to cleanse the area and the cards and yourself. It's easiest to use just simple incense, but I like to bring it around in a circle for the card deck itself and then on the larger area that I might be using. I also cleanse over myself. You want to make sure that you take it over your head to your back and to your front and under your arms and any other ways that might be important. You can also drum or use a rattle or a singing bowl or a bell. I like to use the rattle a lot. You do the 4 directions, and I also do the circle to complete the pattern, but then I also read with a lot of medicine wheel things. You can also use a tuning fork to cleanse with sound. There's so many different ways. Some people even use crystals. You can blow through the crystal and offer it to be cleansing, but you want to use a cleansing crystal or a clear quartz because it can amplify any intention that you have. And you would just blow through it like this. You can light a candle and set your intention using a prayer or invocation, like the one I gave to you earlier, under the attunement and storage section. All the above will clear the space, you and your card deck, and take you into the spiritual mystical realm to prepare you for a reading. Just pick whatever resonates with you the most. That's the most important thing. And make it simple so it's not difficult. And know that every small action that you take is a ritual that combines into the larger ceremony that is your oracle card reading. Next, you should learn to open sacred space once you've cleared the cards and cleansed them and yourself and prepared your space for the card reading. You could do that as simply as another prayer and offering of gratitude and thanksgiving. You could do it with a ceremony with a crystal, but I like to share with you what I like to do, which is a technique I learned from Alberto Villoldo. You simply open sacred space by placing your hands in prayer position at your heart center, taking 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And on the next inhale, take your hands above your head to your 8th chakra, which is about 2 to 4 inches above your head. Sitting in this position, and then press your palms out as you exhale and open up. Imagine yourself opening up an egg shape all the way down through your sides and all the way down to the earth. It, in effect, is opening up your aura. And then you want to bring your hands back up to the prayer position. And as you do that, you can feel the energy of the heavens or the sky or the star beings connecting with you at your heart center, as well as the energy of the Earth Mother, so that as above is so below, so that you become a bridge for the guides and the wisdom of all of that. And then, of course, when you're finished, you want to close the sacred space. So you'd start again in the prayer position, But this time, after your 3 breaths, on the 4th breath, you take your hands down, pointing down, straight below you to the Earth Mother with gratitude. And then you open your palms to the side and gather the folds of your aura all the way back up to that 8th chakra, just above your head. And you can kind of feel that energy there, and then you draw that energy and pull it back down into your being, into your heart, and down into your root chakra. And then once again, you come to the prayer position and acknowledge everything with gratitude and thanksgiving. This would be done after the card reading, but I wanted to cover it here so you could kind of get the connection between the opening and the closing. Now that you have learned something about the care and preparation of your cards, you're ready to move on to setting your intentions, shuffling the cards, using your intuition and other oracle techniques for doing the most effective readings possible with whatever card deck you choose. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and share it with your friends so that I can provide more of this content for you and others. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a single download. And meanwhile, I will catch you next time as we get ready to start doing effective oracle card readings.